There's family cabin here at Scout Camp. We have a table here, little kitchen area, refrigerator, and restroom. This is my home for the next 2 months here at my Scout Camp in Connecticut. I am walking a walk that I'll be walking many times over the course of this summer to the dining hall. It felt so different putting on a different pack today and a different hat. This pack is much lighter, no hip belts. This is just to carry the stuff I need throughout the course of the day in the summer. It's my day pack that I use while day hiking and things. But I went, whoa, that feels interesting. Then I went to like buckle my hip belt and there's no hip belt. And I'm like, what's going on? It'll take some getting used to. But I'm still wearing my trail runners for now, because I like them so much. We're following yellow blazes today because that's the boundary trail of our camp. It is a beautiful day. I would love to be hiking the whites, but I also love to be here, and I am at one of my favorite places to be. I'm looking forward to a great summer. So now basically what I have to do is reread my climbing training book, because I need to get ready to train staff and refresh my memory. Now this is a true pine grove, not firs. I kept saying, oh, I need to, or I'm in the pines when I was actually in the firs, hiking up in the high elevations. Here's where we have our flag ceremonies. Now I'm reviewing the report, the climbing tower report that I wrote last year, just to make sure I don't forget anything and refresh my memory. This is one of our campsites right here. Looks like home, right? You got bunks here, lean-tos. This is the first day of our leadership training for Scout Camp. A lot of us are returning from last year, which was great. We only have 3 new roles, so it's been fun just seeing everyone again and getting to know everyone in different ways. Hey everyone, we finished for the day doing our staff training. I just looked at the temperature. It's 93 right now. I couldn't imagine hiking today. It's good to have the day off and just be hanging out with friends here at camp. Challenge area, here we go. There is my climbing tower. So right here at these picnic tables is where I get to teach climbing merit badge all summer for the next 8 weeks. And there is our climbing wall. We have 4 staff here to run a safe, fun, and educational climbing program here at the climbing tower. Get to open this shed for the first time last year. There's our bouldering wall right there. I'm definitely excited to be here. I will miss the trail for a little bit, but it's nice to be here and run the challenge or climbing area and be back here and run the program for the Scouts. So it's nice to be here.
Cope. I will be there in about 30 seconds.
Hello everyone, it's Dick the Eagle here, and so far we have had 3 days of afternoon thunderstorms. So it's been fun getting ready, or getting camp ready in the climbing tower, because we've been dealing with thunder and rain, and you all know we can't climb when it rains. So right now it's about 5:15. Flags is due for 5:45, but you can't have flags if it's thundering either. I love the pines here. It's like walking on a bed of soft pines. Don't you miss a little bit of trail vlogging right now? Showing the trail. This is a nice smooth trail, unlike the whites. But you wouldn't want to be caught in thunderstorms like this in the whites. On the exposed ridgeline. That's part of the reason why I was going slower through the whites than I had planned. Obviously the terrain, but also you have to be careful with the weather because you can't be on exposed ridgeline. You can't be on exposed ridgeline when it's thundering. So, rain's picking up. I'll see you all later. Flags are still up, but it's thundering right now, so we can't take them down. Flags are probably canceled today. Hey everyone, Stick the Eagle here. Just a quick update on my feet. They're still hurt, but they're feeling much better. So I am encouraged by that. Sometimes I still have twinges of pain that aren't explained. They just come and go without me even stepping on them. Not sure why that is, but that's just what it is. Knees, I haven't been stressing them too much. They feel pretty good. So I think I just twinged them slightly and they're much better now. So that's encouraging. Hopefully enough time allows them to heal up pretty well and life is good and life goes on. So that's my update. So it looks like on the top of the climbing tower. There's a rescue bag, rappel rope is set up. So we're doing rappelling and climbs today, training our staff. This is the top of our zip line. Brand new rope here. We just hooked up this rope. And I'm here at the top. And we have our climbing staff starting to get ready to climb up to meet me here in order to test out our zip line. Here we are, storm damage from camp. All these branches were cleared out of the way. We are back here on property with slip. So as I understand it, that wire was the one that was down that then goes over to the dining hall in South Sequoia. This is our Maxim All Faith chapel right here. Little area, and there's a tree that was cut down after it kind of dislodged itself. There's more evident damage straight through there. Those trees are just snapped on the road going to some southern campsites. These are some serious trees down, and this you can tell was rotted, but this is one of our campsites. There's like a leader's lean-to, and then there's a whole bunch of little canvas tents, two-person tents around the site. This is Baden-Powell site. So it appears that the storm was pretty much localized in almost a straight line. There's bugs in my glasses and such. Oh, that's getting really annoying. Pretty much localized in like a straight line, and that's interesting. Usually severe thunderstorms and down trees aren't like that straight line, like just cutting right through the woods like that. But we're back at camp. Power has been restored. So we're ready for business. It's Friday. Yeah, it's Friday evening right now. And we have one full day before camp season starts. Another one of our beautiful sites. There's like lean-tos, lots of picnic tables. This is camping. Our scout camp is like. This site has a little cabin for adult leaders. There's always a flagpole, a fire pit, usually a little covered pavilion. What you doing, Matan?
Bolt. My posture's so bad right now.
Or slip?
Slip is on the ground.
Putting bulletin boards up. These need to go to every campsite. All right, Slip, what did we just finish doing?
Just set up some campsites.
Yep.
Moved around some hoses, some buckets, some toilet paper. some cups, some more buckets, some more toilet paper, some paper towels, some soap.
Set up. This is great lighting here.
Oh yeah.
We set up some campsites, trash cans, everything they need for summer
Now
camp.
we're gonna make some burgers because I'm hungry.
Yes, and good night camp. It's getting dark. Little dinner here. Get to warm up some of this pizza from our staff lunch. That was a tiring job, a little bit, but we got to ride the mule around and take care of those campsites, so it was fun. But it's after 9 now. We're ready for some sleep, and it's very, very important to make sure you get enough sleep because we have long days here at camp. So always go to bed on time. For me, sometimes that'll be 10 o'clock, which is actually late for being on trail. Usually when the sun goes down, I've been used to going to bed. So the sun goes down now and I'm like, I'm tired, but I'm like, I should also eat something too because I haven't eaten anything since, I don't know, 2 o'clock. Anyway, good night, y'all. Another day at camp tomorrow. We get to clean up our areas from the storm. So go back to our challenge area and clean up the area there. Make sure everything's still good. And then scouts come in. So let's do this. It's gonna be a lot of fun. This branch just missed our tent. New staff shirts. Set up for our opening banquet.
Provided to be inactive. In 1927, with the approval of Scout Executive Colonel Northrup, we began operations on West Hill Lake in the foothills of the Berkshires. Observe that one of our lamps is already lit. This may appear to be an ordinary lamp. True, it is not Aladdin's lamp. Nevertheless, it is imbued with symbolism. The lamp, which has a cluster of 3 laurel leaves at its base, represents the light of scouting in general, and the light of Sequoia in particular. It also has a practical significance, since it is the lamp of the ranger. In the word scouting, the emphasis on outing is stressed continuously by the Scouts of America. With ever-expanding urbanization, the opportunity to appreciate and to enjoy nature at its best is rapidly diminishing. Fortunately, at Sequoia, the opportunity still exists to enjoy the beauty of the wilderness. Campfires, to enthusiastic participation in the aquatic activities on the picturesque West Hill Pond. Sequoia is indebted to many individuals, career scouters such as Carl Northrup, who in 1927 had the sound judgment to approve the acquisition of the original 125 acres. We will light our lamps to extend the light of scouting and of Sequoia. We want to avoid stumbling in the darkness of apathy and indifference. Our main source of guidance still remains the principles found in the Scout Code and Law. They will give us the spiritual strength to influence and safeguard the lives of hundreds of eager campers. We cannot, we must not fail them. Now, each staff member will please form a line and place your hand.
I have all our Sequoian lore songs going through my head. We've done our banquet and the sun has set and they all arrive tomorrow. We are thrilled. We all went down to the Hermit Spring, had our moment, had our banquet. This is the moment where we truly feel like we're united as a family, as one family, all supporting each other. And when one person's positive, even if you're having a bad day, you support each other, because whenever someone's positive, it lightens you up. It lightens me up. I know when I'm having a bad day and someone around me is positive and just smiles, it makes me feel so much better. So we're gonna try to do the same thing. Who wants to do the climbing tower? Week 1, here we go. 7 weeks of inspiring young people, motivating young people, believing in young people, and helping them to believe in themselves. And then 7 weeks will bring us to the end before we know it. But you know, I have something to look forward to. We have something to look forward to at the end of 7 weeks as well. Good night, everyone, and happy trails. Back in our cabin here, in our tree, I am so thrilled that we have such a beautiful staff that I've put together. And we're ready for a beautiful summer.
Keep going, Matt. One more. This hole right here. And run it on your chain through. Just don't press too hard or it will hurt your chain.
Just like that, our parking lot is empty. Wow. Today is July 6th. Congratulations to all of my family that has been summiting. Casper, Bugs, Bushman, PBJ, and Lyric have all summited. So I'm so thrilled for them. And Frizzle and Nichols have entered the 100-mile wilderness, so they will be soon. It's dark, but I'm sitting in the woods at a special spot for our camp. The lake is out there, right there. And I don't have anything else to do on a Monday evening, so it's super nice. Just sitting here in the gathering dark, just taking in the woods. There's a few hidden campfire rings out here, so I know about some of them. And I just got back from dinner, and at the dining hall there was this that was left on one of the fireplaces. It says "To Stick to Eagle." Thank you for sharing your adventure, Mr. and Mrs. P. Inside we have grape soda as well as 2 family-size bags of Skittles. Wow. You all know what I like for my journey. Signed, Mr. and Mrs. P, so thank you for just leaving that on the fireplace. It's so kind of you. Some of these things come very unexpectedly. It's Wednesday evening, getting ready for my Hessian hike. I'm gonna change out of the Class A, and Hessian hike starts in about an hour or so. Here's a look at our amphitheater with our lake, where we have our campfires. Get the camp in here. And there's our campfires. We have our skits and songs at the beautiful lake right there. We are here at Campbell Falls behind us here. And we've met fellow YouTuber Gabby Sarah. Yeah. She has a channel too, and I met her through YouTube. So we're here hiking in Connecticut on a short little day trip. Yeah. Beautiful place, beautiful waterfall. So thanks for recommending this. Go. This is the Mass side. This is the Connecticut side. Waterfall is just over the border into Massachusetts. And there's Scorch. So Scorch is your trail name was signed by Bad Bat. Yeah. Which I think is really, really cool, because we both followed Bad Bat.
It's got meaning.
It's late opening the trading post and there's no line. Good morning, it's Monday. I'm walking my water coolers up to my area to fill, and it's supposed to be a hot one. 92, 94 tomorrow. and that's just the real temperature, not even what the humidity adds. So we'll see. Stay hydrated. I couldn't imagine hiking up big mountains in this weather, because hiking up a small 100-foot hill was very tiring in itself. So another good reason not to be hiking in the middle of the summer and to go back when it's a little bit cooler out in the fall. Wednesday night Hessian hike. It is rained out tonight. All right, go ahead, Ben. How did that go for you, Ben?
I should have said social. I feel like most mice would have ran away by now. Come on, in the club. Nope. Oh, hell yeah. We got him. Eco, here we come. Hello.
I have taken my Z-Packs offset duo tent out of its compartment here. We have the guy lines attached there and new tent pegs as well that I got from Z-Packs. And this is my setup offset duo. So we have this pole right here to create more room for the head. Yes, I can probably work on improving that a little bit with a tension there, but the guidelines will do that if I pull out the guidelines. But I'm not worried about pulling out the guidelines too much right now. I just want to make sure I can set it up correctly. I have my trekking pole tent. It's double door. I can improve this a little bit by setting up the guidelines there and taking out this pitch, probably putting a peg right there. But I'm not worried about that right now, so I'm not sleeping in it. But this is my tent. I opened up one door. I think I can roll this up somewhere. Yes, I can roll it up with that. And this is the inside of the tent. Plenty of room in here. There's our flag waving at our beautiful waterfront here at camp. Another week in the books. We had 7 in Climb a Merit Badge for week 5. We just have 2 weeks left, week 6 and 7, which means 3 weeks until our Appalachian Trail adventure continues. I'm so enjoying camp, but I'm also so enjoying looking forward to continuing my adventure the closer and closer it gets. This month, y'all. This month.
It's so rainy. Has the camp like ever flooded? Yeah. There's a river.
They have no radio.
I just stopped at a gas station for some gas and I got some brand new smart water bottles. So, getting ready.
I climbed aboard a sailing ship, and that's the life for me. And we went this way, that way, forward and backwards over the rolling seas. A bottle of Coke, consume my coat, and that's the life for me. When I was 3, I fell out of that tree. That explains a lot. What do you mean by that? Well, you see, when you go up a tree, slowly, and you fall out of a tree very quickly, sometimes you get a little, Whoa. I don't remember that. Yeah, exactly. Before I went to sea, I climbed aboard a sailing ship, and that's the life for me. And we went this way, that way, forward and backwards over the rolling seas.
Campsites are empty. At least this one is. We've been taking down tents. Staff has been able to. I've had some free time. I'm heading up to the climbing tower for our last day of opening the climbing tower of the summer season. And we just work on our closing report and all that. It's a little bittersweet day. Last day of merit badge classes after 7 weeks. Here's another campsite. There's some empty frames, some still on the way to the tower. Walking around the northern loop now for one last time before we leave Camp Sequoia. This is the Nathan Hale campsite. I just walked around in my challenge area, climbing tower, BMX, and cope. Just to say goodbye for the year. until next summer, when we meet again here at Camp Sequoia. This is our last night here at camp, and then I have a few days to prepare for you know what, going back to the Appalachian Trail. I do feel a little sad right now. I have a moment of sadness, and I'm giving myself that time to feel sad because it's been a great summer, terrific scouts. The program has grown, 11 more people in climbing merit badge this year than last year, all the merit badges for that matter, and new climbing programs. We started some new challenges to climbing wall this year, and really made the open climb periods a lot more popular. A lot more people came, and that's all been very exciting. But sometimes it keeps us busy enough that when the day comes that we are leaving, it's all a shock because all of a sudden they're gone. All the scouts are gone, and I miss them already, and I can't wait for next year to begin. But with that sadness does come the excitement for finishing the Appalachian Trail. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, I'm back to what I was doing before, and where does my future lie? What lies in store for me? I'm trying to be a teacher. I'd love to do that. I loved my ministry when I had that going for me, but nothing's sticking right now. And I'm still waiting for those next steps. Here's our beautiful waterfront. Most of the ducks are out. These stay in for the fall weekends. We have 3 areas: white area, the red, and the blue. There's our island. Flag still flies. Lovely. See you next year, canoes. Just decided to go on a little bit of a run. My knee started hurting when I first started running, potentially from my previous injuries to my knee, but I've been running for a little bit now and it feels much better. So I think I just had to like run that out or something like that. Only a few days to back on trail. My feet are feeling pretty okay recently, so that's a good sign. So yeah, much less than a week, just a few days. So I'm back on the Appalachian Trail, at least that's the plan. So I'm just testing out my body, trying to exercise physically again. I've been hiking all summer, but just trying to keep active every single day, because you know it, it's coming. Look at those beautiful colors. Did I ever tell you all that I used to run marathons? I'm here appreciating the sunset colors, staying positive as much as I can. I was a little down after the camp ended. So my recipe for feeling down is to go on a run or go on some form of exercise. That usually works like every time. I was just feeling very sad that our summer was over. It feels like it went by so fast. I'm sad to see everyone go, but I'm very thankful for all the positive things and the positive impact that we were able to have in the lives of so many people this summer. I'm so thankful for that, and that has me looking forward to next year, even though right now I'm sad that it's over. But it also means we get to continue our journey. Look at that lovely beach. Gorgeous, isn't it? If you'd like to follow along on the rest of my journey coming up soon on the Appalachian Trail, remember to keep following, because they're coming soon. Back to New Hampshire we go. Remember, you are watching Stick the Eagle as we all together embrace our journeys and wish you all happy trails ahead. See y'all soon. I just want to let you all know there's always something you can do when you're feeling sad. Get out there and embrace life. If it works for me, I'm sure it will work for you too. Go enjoy it. Enjoy it out here. These are my old poles right next to the new ones. You can tell those were scratched up. However, the biggest difference here is the tips. Those are pretty much lined up. But the tip, all of this is gone on the old ones. That's like over 2 inches of space.